Here we go.
What's all this?
Chuck it. Coffee?
Yes, please. Come on, Dad. What's all this about?
What's what about?
You know perfectly well all this.
Can't a chap even cook breakfast for his own daughter without being suspected of something?
No, I don't think you can. Tell me.
Well, I did have a swatter bother last night.
Just tell me.
While I was out, I ran into your chum, Archie. Took him down to the pub. He's quite good company when he gets going, isn't he?
Yes, he is. Go on.
We were driving home and the road was clear. And suddenly, this police car came out of
You were
nowhere.
breathalyzed. You were done for drunken driving.
No, not me, love. Archie. Archie was doing the driving.
Archie would never drink and drive.
He did last night. Well, there were quite a lot of lads in the pub and it ended up being a bit of a party.
You got Archie drunk. You got him drunk and then you made him drive the car.
No, it wasn't like that. He wanted to drive. The road was good. He wasn't speeding much.
So wrecking your own life's not enough. It has to be everyone else's now, does it?
No, listen. The police got very
You
officious.
make me sick.
Well, it was only a few drinks. Bit of a laugh.
Every year when Raksha comes round, I think this is daft.
Oh, the idea isn't daft. Doing your best to protect your sister.
Even if you are lousy at it.
I am not. You're just impossible to help. You're your own worst enemy.
Here we go. Does the lecture have to come with the Rocky?
It's not a lecture, honestly. You're in such a state. You're over-anxious.
Just being realistic. I've got a lot of work to do before those resets.
I just can't help worrying about you, that's all.
Jay, there is something you could do to help.
Anything. Fly you to Bali, buy you a diamond ring.
Talk to Mum and Dad. Prepare them.
I don't need to prepare them for anything. They're not going to think it's the end of the world just because you've failed your exams. It's all in your head. You're working yourself up for no reason.
Michael! I'm glad to see you.
Hi, I know it's early. Just wanted to be sure to catch you.
Go in, I'll make some coffee.
I didn't know you'd be here.
I'll bet you didn't.
Come on, Eric, get cracking. You'll be late.
I thought I might give it a miss today. I don't see enough of you. I'd like to take you out to lunch.
I know why you're doing this. It's to take my mind off things, isn't it?
Gotta look after you, my girl.
Well, that's very sweet of you, but today I must get on with some work.
Elizabeth, surely not so soon. Another day, just to get over the shock.
No. Tinker's dead and Steve Marshall's gone. Life must go on.
Well, can't you just part for today, then, to tackle the books tomorrow? You know, break yourself in gently.
I'm not a horse, Eric. And by the looks of it, I'm going to need all of today and probably tomorrow to catch up.
Bit of a muddle, are they? Not your fault, I'm sure.
No, it's not. But I'm the one who's going to sort it out, and I'll make sense of it, even if it kills me.
So, why waste time on it?
One dinner.
One too many.
Jay, he was kind, he listened, he let me talk.
If you want to talk, come to me.
You're busy. Now Rachel's in Beckendale, I hardly see you.
You can phone.
It's not the same. Michael was here.
Yeah, and why was it here? Lurking around looking for Rachel again.
Of course not. That's over with. He came to see me.
Can't get at Rachel, so now he's after a friend. Is that it?
No, it's not. He's my friend too. He's very understanding.
I don't like his understanding. I don't want him here. Ever. I don't like you, and I don't trust you.
Well, I'm sorry you feel that way.
Stay away from my sister.
Jay, you'd better go.
I mean it. Stay away.
I'm so sorry, Michael.
Don't try to apologise for me. Not to him.
Hi.
How is he?
Fine.
You haven't come to take him away, have you?
Not today, but I have found a proper person to look after him. Remember I explained?
This registered keeper.
Yeah, he'll come to collect him in a couple of days.
I want to keep Ollie.
Robert, Ollie needs a proper home, proper care.
He needs an expert to look after him as well. I'll be an expert.
Perhaps when you're bigger, it takes years of training, lots of experience. There's so much to learn about special birds.
You're going to be brave and do what's best for him, aren't you?
Now, you gonna let me see him before I go?
Hiya.
Mark!
I'm sorry.
It's a Good job it's dirty laundry. A girl can't even get kissed in peace round here.
You just have to wait until we finish work tonight.
You're joking with your sister acting as a chaperone at the moment.
Well, she won't be here forever.
Yeah, well, what if she's here until October, some holiday? I've got other people's dirty laundry and a fella I can't get on his own.
Oh, come on, don't give me a hard time. I'm working flat out at the moment. It's my busiest time.
Look, I appreciate the money and everything. It's just, where's the excitement? It's not exactly Club Med, is it?
Why didn't you say? I could sort something out.
Well, why? What are you going to do?
I have no idea, but something will come to me.
Yeah, well, let's hope it comes soon, eh? It's August. I'm going back to school in September.
Leave it with me.
I have to. I've got to go and make someone's bed.
You helped me a lot, you know. You listened to what I said. You were very kind.
So why did that upset him?
Hurt his pride. Me turning to you, not to him.
It's understandable, I suppose.
That's very generous of you.
Still friends, eh?
Still friends.
It's not like he said. Me chasing you. I had this idea. You know I'm going back to Beckendale. Well, why don't you come too?
I've only just come back. I've got to get this work done.
Well, you could do it there. You can always stay with Rachel again.
I'll be working all the time.
We'd leave you to it, I promise. We'd just be around if you needed a break.
You don't think Rachel would mind?
Oh, Rachel would love you to come. You know she would. Go on, give her a ring.
Okay.
There you go.
Thanks.
Have fun.
Hiya.
Hi. You off to the farm?
I doubt it. Joe's up there.
You can't avoid him forever.
No. I'm off to the Woolpack. This is turning out to be an awful holiday. It's all rows and work.
Oh no, here comes another misery guts.
That's not fair. I only want a bit of fun. It's not a lot to ask. What, is there nothing going on here either?
Nope. It's dead in the evenings too.
I mean, they've got a pool and all that, but there's never anything organised. Well, why don't we organise something?
Yeah. We can organise a nude midnight bathing party.
I don't think so. But I mean, something, yeah. Well, what about a barbecue? Oh, well, that's really exciting.
Yeah, they'll be queuing up for tickets.
Well, they might if we have it by the pool and have a really big one.
We'd get some music, put up some lights.
Yeah, you could do some food and even charge for that. Do you reckon the warden would say yes?
I can ask him.
Archie, where have you been? I've been worried.
I don't want to talk about it.
But where were you all last night?
I'm sorry I'm late. I don't want to talk about it.
Right.
I'll take over now.
Oh, it's all right. They're upstairs playing. Here, look. Why don't you go and have a lie down? You don't look too well, you know.
You saying that I'm not up to looking after kids?
No, of course not.
Good. Because there's never, ever been any reason for complaint about me.
No, I know that, Archie. Look, what's going on?
Nothing.
I'll just go and check how the kids are.
He's told you then?
My father's told me a story I can't believe, so I've come to ask you.
Ask me what?
If it's true, of course.
What? Is it true that I got drunk last night, drove a car and then got banged up? Yeah, all true.
But you hardly drink. And why with Dad?
He can be a very good company, your old man, when he wants to be.
Funny he said the same about you.
Yeah, well, we had a laugh. I mean, that is allowed, innit? We can have a laugh.
It's my fault, isn't it? It's all my fault.
How do you work that one out?
Well, it's because of us. Me.
No, it's not because of you, or Frank, or anybody else. It's because of me. Just me, all right?
So why? Why did you do it?
Because I wanted to have a drink and a laugh and drive a car. It's as simple as that.
And that's all?
Yeah, pathetic, innit?
So how do you feel?
That's how I feel, pathetic. I feel pathetic, and I feel stupid. I feel disgusted with myself.
It's going to be grand having you living in village, Annie.
Thank you, Amos.
Now, we must talk to your family.
Yes, we must.
Today. You can't put it off any longer, Annie. Aye. News as you two have bought this place will be around this village like wildfire.
Aye, folk will gossip.
Ah, they will that.
I've never been the object of gossip before. It's really quite exciting.
Which is why we must tell Jack and Joe sooner rather than later.
Funny, I've done exactly the same to them as they did to me. Made decisions without consulting them.
Annie, You haven't agreed to all this merely to get back at them, have you?
Goodness, no. No. I've agreed because it's my life and none of their business.
Is Zoe gone?
You know she has. Suppose you heard all that.
Some of it, aren't you?
Right. Aren't you going to lecture me then about being irresponsible?
You behaved like a prat. But it looks to me like you already know that.
Very broad-minded of you.
Oh, cut it out, Archie. Feel as bad as you like, but don't start taking it out on me.
Well, who else have I got? You my mate.
I was beginning to wonder.
Oh, don't so daft.
We've not been behaving like mates, have we? Do you want to talk about it?
About last night, no.
Not just last night, before then. Whatever it is that sparked all this off.
Can't.
Look, it might help to talk. Has Zoe got another bloke?
No. No, it's nothing like that.
Well, whatever she's done...
Zoe hasn't done anything.
Well, something's gone wrong between you both. I want to help.
Look, I know, Nick, and I do appreciate it, but it is very, very complicated. It's... Well, it's something that I've got to sort out with my own mind first.
You were meant to meet me at 1:30.
I'm sorry. Come on, we'll go through to the bar.
No, we won't. I want to share my lunch break with you, not the rest of Beckendale.
Okay. Fine by me.
So, how did it go with Harry?
Not so good.
Oh, what, he said no?
Not exactly.
You haven't asked him, have you?
No.
You coward.
I'm waiting for the right moment. I was in a foul mood when I saw him this morning.
You said you were going to liven up my summer holidays for me.
I said I would, and I meant it.
I wouldn't mind. It's only a poxy barbecue, and you can't even arrange that.
I'm sorry.
Look, no, you don't.
Well, where are you going?
To the bar. I'm going to share my lunch break with the rest of Beckendale.
OK, I'll ask him.
Now?
Yeah, you win.
And if the answer's no, I never want to see you again.
Leonard.
I told you I'd seen him.
Well, where's Ma?
I think we're about to find out.
I suppose this must come as a bit of a surprise. You could say that, Leonard.
What's happened? Has there been an accident?
No, not like that at all.
Oh, that's a relief. Where's Annie? At Mill Cottage?
No, she's at Amos's cottage.
Well, she might have run. When did you get back?
A couple of days ago. Well, why didn't she get in touch? What's she playing at? Well, Annie has some business to attend to this afternoon.
Business?
Picked a heck of a time to start playing daft games with her family. What's she up to? As I said, Joe, she has some important business to sort out.
And are you going to tell us what it is?
I think she should be the one to tell you that.
Fair enough.
And I hope you can sort yourselves out. It upsets me seeing Sugdens at odds with each other. Well, we don't like it either, Amos. When do you think she can fit us in, then? 3-ish. She should be back by then.
What, and she'll come up here?
No. She'll be at this address.
20 Bridge Street?
In the village.
What's she doing there?
Your mother will make sure everything becomes clear this afternoon.
Have you the latest?
Sometimes people wait to be asked in. It's an old custom.
Young Archie, been done for drink driving.
Archie?
Aye, he were legless.
I didn't know he had a car.
He were driving Frank Tate's. They've been out together.
Everything Frank touches goes wrong. Poor Archie.
Demon drinks are a lot to answer for, and I'm not a pot calling kettle black because I like a drink myself.
Seth.
But a good pint of beer never did anybody any harm, and I'm proud of the fact that I'm in charge at drink and it's not other way around.
Aye. Seth.
Although, at parties and social gatherings, I've been known to let my hair down a bit.
Seth, that's all very interesting. But since you're here, do you think we could talk about fish food?
I don't drink that. I don't eat it either.
No, I'm serious. We haven't had any more unexpected deliveries, have we?
Not that I know of. Why?
There are 2 more blank stubs in the chequebook. They've been presented, they're on the statement. £550 worth. Any ideas?
Not one. I reckon you'll have to sort that out with Frank Tate.
I was afraid you'd say that.
None for me. Oh dear, the silent treatment. How long's that going on for?
What you did to Archie was unforgivable.
What I did? Oh, I see. Pleading that I led him astray now, is he?
No, of course he's not. He's not blaming anyone but himself. But I am. I certainly am.
Come on. When I gave him the keys, I had no idea the police were going to stop us. It wasn't deliberate.
Wasn't it?
Just one of those things. At least no harm was done.
No harm. Is that how you see it?
First offence, he'll lose his licence and a fine. I'll get him a good solicitor. He'll be all right.
What if he'd hit someone? Killed them even? Would you fix that?
But he didn't, did he? So why all the fuss?
You don't feel one shred of guilt, do you? Not one shred.
No. Why should I? We were just unlucky.
Unlucky? And if he killed someone, that would just be unlucky, would it? And if he goes to prison, will that just be unlucky too?
Barbecue sounds like a good idea to me. I'll give you a hand if you like.
And I don't mind helping out.
Oh, thanks.
With me drinking arm.
Hey, is it on then?
Practically.
Or is that a yes or a no?
Harry said yes.
Well, there we are then.
But we've still got to ask Frank.
Is that a problem? Well, Marcus will come into it. Great. We've got 2 volunteers here.
What?
Me and Nick can supply beer.
Are we talking home brew?
Aye. What's wrong with that?
Yeah, it's lethal. Should carry a health warning. Last time I had a drop of that, I didn't know what hit me.
I don't seem to recall hearing you say no more for me, thank you, Seth.
Yeah, well, I'm a polite girl.
Thanks for the offer, Seth, but I think we better do it properly.
Oh, well, suit us all.
It's not a dead certain yet. Frank might still say no.
Of course he won't. If there's booze hot scene, he'll be there.
That's true enough. Can I help you?
I think I'm first.
Why are you skiving up in here? Get back to work like the rest of us.
Something came up at the farm. They didn't need me, so I've got the afternoon off.
Today of all days. We could really do without this.
And I reckon after Leonard's little speech, we're meant to feel guilty. I certainly don't.
Quite right. We might have gone a bit far, but...
How do you mean?
Well, you know, keeping it quiet for so long.
But we didn't want her worried. Besides, what about her behaviour? Look at the grief she's caused us. And what's she doing at Bridge Street? That's what I'd like to know.
Look, can we change the subject? We've got work to do.
What's the matter, love?
Oh, nothing. I'm just a bit under the weather.
Working too hard, are we?
No, but I'll leave you two to go and sort things out with Annie.
Not taking it too well, you know. It's business with Ma.
Well, if she isn't, I haven't noticed it.
Oh, she's all over. Insensitive.
Me? Me?
Elizabeth?
Not just now, Eric.
Sorry? What are you doing?
What's going on, Eric?
Sorry?
You're home early.
Oh, I was worried. I didn't want you overworking. I just wanted to see how you were.
Well, I'm doing as well as can be expected under the circumstances.
More trouble?
Oh, only £550 worth of checks. I can't identify.
Well, that'll be Frank then, won't it?
Well, I expect so, but I'm not looking forward to asking him.
Won't be easy, I know.
Oh, he hates me checking all this with him.
Yeah, because he can never remember. Needs someone else to blame.
Oh, just so long as it isn't me.
Oh, it's him. Everyone knows it's him. He'll forget his own flaming name one of these days. Fancy cuppa?
Well, I'm getting all the facts before I go and see him, I can tell you.
Facts? What facts?
Well, I'll ring the bank this afternoon and get them to send me the actual checks. Well, that might help, don't you think?
Just have some coffee and calm down.
I'm sorry. I know I'm disturbing you.
Don't be daft.
You know what's happened now?
Of course I do. It's all round the village.
Well, it would be. Oh, I can just hear it. You'll never guess what that Frank Tate's done now, and that poor Archie Brooks.
Did Dad get him drunk?
Don't know. Archie's taking on the blame. No one's fault but his own, he says.
And Dad?
Nothing's his fault as usual. He said they were just unlucky. Chris, they could have killed someone.
He's lost all sense of responsibility.
Exactly, but he can't see it. Rows, brawling,
He doesn't know what he's
guns.
doing anymore.
More and more people getting dragged in.
He doesn't care about
He
that.
doesn't care about anything anymore, or anyone.
He can't help himself.
I thought... He said after that night in the cells, he promised me Chris.
So, we've got to help him, haven't we?
Yes, but I don't know how.
Hello, lads.
Ah.
Where's Sarah?
She's at home with Robert.
We've been worried about you.
I dare say.
What's going on? What are you doing here?
Do you like it?
Well, it's okay. Why?
Good. We've just bought it.
You've what?
Leonard and I are going to make this our home.
Don't believe it.
Aren't you going to wish us luck?
It is going to affect the business sooner or later.
You haven't had any trouble yet, have you?
Come on, it's only a matter of time. You said yourself, he's not responsible anymore. This stunt with Archie is just the beginning.
That was nothing to do with the company.
Look, he's losing his grip. We've got to do something.
What can we do?
Perhaps he needs a rest. Time to relax.
He won't take a holiday.
No more than a holiday, a complete break. Get away from everything.
He'd never leave the business.
Not of his own accord, no.
So, you mean force him out?
Let me take over. Make me chairman. Look, give him time to recuperate, to tackle this drink thing.
It's too drastic.
It needs to be drastic. It's gone on long enough. Look, if we don't stop him, he's going to go on getting worse like before.
I can't go through that again.
We're all he's got, Zoe. It's up to us.
We've got to make him stop.
The only way I can see is to get the pressure off, do everything we can to lighten the load.
That does make sense.
I can handle the company. And it'll give Dad the break he needs to get his act together.
If that's the only way, perhaps you're right.
You know I am. It's for the best, honestly.
You've made us look like idiots.
I've done no such thing.
Keep us in the dark, eh? Gives us a taste of our own medicine. Was that your idea?
Of course it wasn't, Joe.
When did you buy it?
It was all finished today.
And you couldn't tell us earlier?
You interfered in my life once before, and through you, I nearly lost Leonard. I wasn't going to have that happen again.
But we thought we were acting for the best.
Yes, well, you made a mistake.
Annie, this is not getting us anywhere.
No.
Your mother and I are very happy about our purchase. Can't you both be happy for us too?
Yeah, but you must understand that all this has come as a great shock to us.
Nobody understands that better than I do, Joe.
So when are you moving in?
Shortly.
Will you be moving in together?
Oh, yes.
Once we are finally married.